Hey, Rockstar, it's always me here, Joe Corbisiero, live and full of energy. So, first of all, congratulations. So, you set up a showing. That's so cool. So, after so much work, you were able to set up a showing. Now, this is a key sentence. Remember, it's not just about booking an appointment and, that's going to be it. You're going to be closing it and receive a check. That doesn't work like that. So, booking actually the showings, there is an art behind it that many agents have no clue. So I'm going to share this with you, best practices. Number one, so let's say majority of the buyers, especially first-time home buyers, they're going to come up with a list of 10, 15. Are you really going to show 10 to 15 homes? 30-minute sheets, that's a 3 to 4 hours showings. That's a no-no. Listen, you have a license. You studied real estate. You are in the market. You are the specialist. So make sure you share that with them. First of all, if they give you a list of 10, 15 properties, get on the phone, call all the agents, find out everything about each property. Ask questions to your client. Don't just say, oh yeah, let's go see 10, 15 properties. That's going to waste your time, first of all. And second of all, it's going to confuse your clients. Remember, you are the person that they're seeking advices from. You are the one that you should be, holding their hands and bringing them over and show them the property and negotiate it one off. So pick up the phone, call your client. First of all, say, hey, look, you sent me a list of 10, 15 properties. I totally wanted to show them all to you, but let me understand a little bit better of, where you at with your wife. If they're single, just with yourself. So find out, it's like, which one is, give me the top 5 that you really love. It's like, well, I like this one and that one and that one. So perfect. Pick up the phone, call the agent. They say, hey, Sharon, this is Joe with the Dream Homes team. Just give me a quick call. I have a client that's really interested in this property, 123 Main Street. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Do you have any offers? What's the reason of selling? How long has it been on the market? What's a magic number that would take? So ask all these questions, write down all the notes, then go back to your clients and say, look, hey, from the list of 10, I was able to narrow down the 5 that are the best fit for you. I don't want to confuse you and show you so many homes. I want to make sure that I show you the homes that actually fit your criteria. Okay, so perfect. So you're going to go on Google Maps, type in all the addresses, and create a route. Don't be like a bouncing ball. You go right or left. You go from North Park, and then you go San Isidro, and then you go back. That's not going to work. Okay, you're the professional, remember. So you create a map. You get all the addresses. You put in the Google Maps, and then you're going to have the 5, 6, whatever. 4. I wouldn't show more than 5 properties. That's literally, it's actually stretching it. Make sure you have 30 to 40 minutes for each property. Try to avoid traffic time, which is always not always possible, but always keep it at 30 to 40 minutes. If it's traffic time, go to 40 to 45. But keep in mind, if you're really smart from the get-go, you're going to put it on the Google Maps. You have 4 to 5 properties. They're all going to be very close to each other, okay? Then, based on that, you book the appointment with the agent. Make sure you read the confidential remarks. Jesus, people don't do that. In the confidential remarks, there's an important thing that you should know as an agent, my friend. If there is a CBS code, which is another extra code that you have to insert in the Sentry Lock, make sure you have it ahead of time, okay? Perfect. So you created a Google Map. Now you call the agents. You want to confirm the appointment, 30 to 40 minutes each property, okay? You started at 12. Make sure you send your client a Google Calendar invite. You send it to their email. The title would be private showing with John. Then you put the first address and the location. Then under the notes, you're going to give them everything like the itinerary where you guys going to so they know. Then you put them into Cloud CMA. Make sure you create a buyer tour. Sorry, this thing blocked for a second. So you put them on the buyer tour and you create a nice professional brochure that you can bring with you and bring it to your clients. Remember, we're not selling chewing gum. We're not selling paper. You're selling a house. It's the biggest asset they're going to be purchasing. So they deserve a top quality everything you do. You have to dress up properly and you have to bring a nice folder. You have to be prepared. So make sure you go to the appointment at the first downs 10 to 15 minutes prior. Why? because most of the actually clients, they're going to be so excited, they're going to show up earlier. So you don't want to be late to that. Trust me. It's the most exciting time of their lives. So you go there 10, 15 minutes, check out the property first. You already got all the information from the agent, which if you didn't, that's actually a bad start. Make sure you ask questions. The agents are usually really straightforward. They will tell you if there is a road noise. They will tell you everything. If there is a noisy neighbor, and so on and on. You wanted to know all the details. Now, how are you going to set up the showings? You might have 4 to 5 houses, and I already told you that you're going to be putting it in a certain way where they all close to each other. I don't want this on Facebook Live because you guys watching it, this is my secret sauce.
All right, guys. Bye.
But for you guys that are part of the team, I wanted to share this with you. There's one thing that I read some books, and it's all about the value that you provide, the discounts, and so on. There's a book that actually talks about discounts. How many times? I don't know if you guys have ever realized this. Pretend you entering a Best Buy or you're entering a Costco, right? So if you know this, when you get into Costco, Best Buy, the most expensive TVs are right up front when you walk in. Do you know why? It's because when you get in, you look at this huge TVs and like $2,000, $3,000. Like, wow, this is expensive. And then you keep on walking into Best Buy, and then you have, sale from $1,400 to $899. And automatically your brain, there's something in our brain is going to kick in and say, wow, this is a great deal. I must have it. So this is the same thing. You can use the same strategy that Best Buy and Costco have been using for years with us. So I'm not saying you have to try to cheat. I'm just simply saying, so you have the showings, make sure you can get the ones that they have a price drop yet, or the ones that are been on the market for 25, 28 days, or close to a 30-day mark. The reason I'm telling you, usually by the day 30th, there is a price cut. So if you, let's say you're gonna be like Superman. Think about this. So let's say you have a couple of properties near to each other. So you go there and then you go to this property. Hey, this is a 123 Main Street over here. I want to let you know, Kevin, that this property has been on the market for 25 days. So I'm expecting a price drop. So this property is listed at 569. If you like it, we could actually offer like 535 or 540. You're like, whoa, it's a big cut. It's like, cool, yeah, I know, but it's been on the market for 30 days, so we can actually try to get it before they do the price cut for the public. We can try to put an offer at the bottom line that the seller wants. So with that simple strategy, you might be able to get your client in front of a great deal. Thank you so much for watching this too, and make sure you're on time. Make sure you lock up every time you go see a property. Leave your business card, and always when you get in the property, don't talk too much. They can see if there is a baseboard that's oversized, or the light is this, or the windows are here, or the kitchen is there. Don't be like that. I mean, if you see that it's a granite, that there is a quartz, a tiger, whatever, or is a granite from Brazil, and you know the stone really well, or you know this is a tumble travertine, yeah, you can point that out. But don't say, oh, that's the kitchen, this is the living room. That's annoying. And always leave people after you outline the best feature of the property. Let them roam around on their own. Remember, they're not going to be able to see the property that many times before you open escrow. They're probably once. So give them the time. Thank you. Talk to you later.